Okay, so we're gonna record this right now. I got this phone in March, the beginning of March anyway. So April 15th is about a month, I guess a month and a half, right? Because I mean, um, basically, yeah. Because from say March, I don't know if it was March 3rd or something something like that. Yeah, it was like March 3rd. Because it was after I had the computer and everything like that, the laptop. Well, I had them or same time, I guess. March 3rd or the end of February there. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, it's a good phone and everything like that. Because I ended up getting first the Moto G second generation, which I never had before, which I always wanted to get. But then I'm like, oh, it's only 5 inches. I'm used to the 5.5s now, right? That's the phones that I usually go for now, right? And then I had the LG G3. But the only problem with that is this is before I didn't have any time on my phone. I didn't have any time on my phone, right? I had no plan. And the thing is with the other LG G3, the LG G3 that I did have, um, it was locked with TELUS, right? So I had to pay to get it all locked, and I didn't want to get into that, right? You know what I mean? So anyway, so yeah, someone wants to trade me for the LG G3 unlock for this phone. Apparently, I'm not sure what it is, but I guess maybe it's because of the space. It's a really good phone. It's an amazing phone. 64 gigs, and I never thought I would ever get rid of it. But yes, I do want a better brand name. I mean, Asus is like, it's a computer corporation, right? It's a computer brand name, right? But I don't know. I do want to go. I do want to go back with the LG G3 for one reason and one reason only is because it looks, looks better and it looks the same though. It's identical to this phone actually though, right? You know what I mean? Like there's no buttons on the side or anything like that. It's all at the back, right? So it looks identical to this, but there's a few. It's a 32 gig, right? Where this is a 64 gig, but I noticed though, like, I mean, I don't really need. No, it's good to have the extra space, but 64 gigs is, I don't really use very much. So, yeah, so trading and going back down to 32 gig is not really a problem. It'll be a problem if it's going back down to like 16 or 30 or 8. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to stick with 32 gigs or more, right? So, um, definitely, right? Like, because at least with 32 gigs, you're getting like 20 gigs or more of storage, right? Internal, right? So, um, which is fine with me. And of course, I got the 64 gig iPad Air too, so I don't really, yeah, I don't really need it. But the only way I'm gonna trade is if the other phone is unlocked, and I did like the camera features on the LG G3. It was pretty neat. The only reason why I got rid of the other one it was because it was with TELUS, and I needed money and stuff like that. And if it was unlocked, I probably would have kept it. But then the battery problem, right? And I don't believe the LG G3 is fast charging. I don't know if that is or not. I know this phone is, but you know what? If I go back to the slow charging, it's all good. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So I mean, you can probably get a fast charger for any kind of phone, but if it doesn't say fast charging on it, then it's not really. It's just gonna charge normally, right? With the 2.0 USB, right? So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go back to the LG G3. I just like that title. I like the way the phone looks. Like I said, it looks identical to this, but it might be a little bit. I think it's a little more wider and bigger, right? Like this is 5.5, but yeah, like I don't know. I don't know if the guy's serious or not though, because the guy said he was gonna get a drive or something like that. So I don't know if he's still planning on doing that, because he said he won't make it around 7. He said I don't know. He didn't tell me what time. He just said whatever, right? So, and he seems pretty. And I don't know. It's Friday night, so I don't know if he's going to a party. I don't know who this person is, right? So, anyway, yeah, this is an actual good phone. I just wanted to do a video about it because you're not gonna see me with this phone anymore. Well, if the guy comes through, but if not, it's cool. Like, it's still a good phone, right? Also, the phone, the LG G3, this time it's gonna come with 2 cases. He said, and it comes with like a battery pack case, so like, I don't know. So, battery pack case and another case. I don't know. Whatever he mentioned, I don't know. So, anyway, we'll see what happens. I'm not sure what time. I mean, it's 8 o'clock right now at night. It's still daylight though. The sun's kind of going down a little bit, but yeah. But yeah, guys. You know, unfortunately, it is what it is. You know, sometimes that's what people do. They want to trade, right? Now, the camera effects that are on this phone are not as good as the LG G3, but hopefully the guy doesn't care about that, right? Because but he might see, like, he might look at it and he might say, oh, this phone's kind of cheap. You know, I don't know if it's worth the trade. You know, blah, 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 blah. He might think, oh, okay, whatever. Like, there's no case or anything. It's just the box and the phone and the charger. There's no case. There's no headphones. There's no screen protector. Yeah, because the guy, he's wearing the screen protectors, right? This person that has the LG G3, right? But the thing is, once he sees that I don't have a screen protector, he's going to be like, you know, he's probably going to have to put more. But he's not really buying it off me. We're just trading, and then he has to put money towards it, right? But I don't know, man. So we'll see what happens if he really does show up. You know. But anyway, I did do the factory reset, as you can see. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the response here. It looks different though too. Yeah, I don't know why it just changed a little bit. That's cool. Yeah. All right, so yeah, guys. So I think I'm gonna end this video like at 8 minutes or so on the iPad Air 2. Just gonna upload it, and if you do still see me with this phone like tomorrow or whatever, if I do a video about it or whatever, then yeah, that's cool. I just hope I can really get the LG G3 though, because I really do want to get that phone back. You know what I mean? And I want to get it because it's unlocked, but I don't know. It's hard to say. And then this other guy with the HTC, you know, like the only things with the HTC, yeah, it has 20 megapixel camera and everything, but the only thing is, like it overheats a lot, right? That's what I heard, yo. So, but yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna end this video right here.